Deadly fire at BM container depot brought under control after over 60 hours. PM urges all to practice austerity amid a worldwide price hike. BNP wants cancellation of gas price hike, announces 3-day protest. Assalamu alaikum. This is Nusrat Islam welcoming you all to Evening News. You have just had the headlines. Now let's move on to the details. The deadly fire at BM container depot at Shitakundo was brought under control on Tuesday morning after over 60 hours, said the army. The area is out of danger now. Commanding officer of the 24th Brigade of the 24th Infantry Division, Lieutenant Colonel Ariful Islam, told journalists around 9 a.m. outside the depot. He said that there was still smoke coming out in the depot, mainly from containers full of clothes. Water used to douse the fire is causing the smoke, he said. Firefighters, meanwhile, found 2 bodies at the middle part of the depot at about 12:45 p.m. Beside one of the bodies, they found fire service and civil defense boots and PPE signs, while the other showed burnt parts of security clothing. A firefighting officer said they guessed one of these victims a member of the fire service and the other a member of the depot security team. The fire broke out at the BM container depot on Saturday at Shonachori in Shitakundo.
যেগুলি পুরো একবারে অঙ্গার হয়ে গেছে, দুইটা লাশের পাশে কিছু আলামত পাওয়া গেছে। সেই দৃষ্টিতে আমরা আপাতত সাসপেন্ড করতেছি যে একটা আমাদের কর্মী সহকর্মী হতে পারেন এবং আরেকটা সিকিউরিটি হতে পারেন।
এখন আমাদের আগুন প্রায় পুরোপুরি নিয়ন্ত্রণে। এখন এখানে বিপজ্জনক কোনো কিছু হওয়ার সম্ভাবনা নাই, যাতে আর কোনো ক্ষয়ক্ষতি না হয় সেদিকে আমরা খেয়াল রেখেছি।
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on Tuesday urged the people of Bangladesh to take austerity measures amid the high inflation and price hike of goods across the world due to the Russia-Ukraine war and the COVID-19 pandemic. Admitting a recent wave of price hike, the PM said it is still uncertain how much the prices would soar further due to Russia-Ukraine war and the onslaught of COVID-19. The Prime Minister was addressing a discussion through a virtual platform from her official residence, Ganapabon. Bangladesh Awami League arranged a discussion at its central office in the city's Bangabandhu Avenue, marking the historic 6-point day. Sheikh Hasina, also the Awami League president, chaired it. On 7th June in 1966, Bangladesh's founding president and father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, launched a massive movement against the misrule of the Pakistanis on the basis of the 6-point demand, the Magna Carta of the Bengalis, demanding autonomy for the then East Pakistan.
পশ্চিম পাকিস্তান পূর্ব পাকিস্তানের যে বৈষম্য, এই গল্পের মধ্য দিয়ে কিন্তু সেই বৈষম্যটা তিনি মানুষের কাছে তুলে ধরতেন। এইভাবেই কিন্তু তিনি মানুষকে সাধারণভাবে বুঝিয়েছিলেন। এই সাধারণভাবে বোঝানোর ফলে কিন্তু মানুষ এই বৈষম্যটা সম্পর্কে সচেতন হয়। অপপ্রচার করা, নানা ধরনের বদনাম, এত কিছু করেও মানুষের মন থেকে তো তাকে মুছতে পারেনি। যখন এই অপপ্রচারের পরেও নানা প্রতিবন্ধকতা সৃষ্টি করেও যখন দেখেছে যে কিছুতেই মানুষের মন থেকে বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবকে সরানো যায় না, এই তারপরে তো চরম আঘাতটা হানল 15ই আগস্ট।
Protesting the price hike of essential commodities, the BNP on Tuesday demanded the cancellation of the government's decision of increasing gas prices. Besides, the party also announced a 3-day demonstration program in protest against the fresh hike in gas prices. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir came up with the announcement at a press conference at BNP Chairperson's Gulshan office on Tuesday. The party's General Secretary also announced a 3-day protest at all metropolitan areas, including Dhaka on 9 June, at district headquarters on 11 June, and at the Upajela level on 13 June, against the price hike of the essential commodities and gas.
গ্যাসের 22.78% মূল্য বৃদ্ধি সাধারণ মানুষের জীবনে মরার উপর খাড়ার ঘা হিসেবে আঘাত করল। আগামী 9 জুন ঢাকা মহানগর সহ সকল মহানগরে এবং 11 জুন জেলা সদরে বিক্ষোভ এবং 13 জুন উপজেলা পর্যায়ে প্রতিবাদ কর্মসূচি পালনের সিদ্ধান্ত গৃহীত হয়।
Prashanto Kumar Halder, better known as PK Halder, former MD of NRB Global Bank, who is accused in a huge bank money defrauding case in Bangladesh, arrested in India, was taken to court after 11 days of jail custody and was remanded in the custody for another 14 days. He will be produced again in the special court of Bangshal CBI on 21st June earlier on today. PK Halder, along with 5 others, was produced in the Court of India at around 11 a.m. Apart from North 24 Paragons, South 24 Paragons Eastern Metropolitan Bypass, PK Halder and his associates had set up illegal businesses in different parts of West Bengal. The Indian Enforcement Directorate ED arrested 11 accused, including PK Halder, on 14th May on specific charges. The ED has already recovered around rupees 150 crore passports and mobile phones from different places. A pickup van driver and his assistant were killed in Lalpur Upazila of Nator early Tuesday as a pickup van collided with a bus on Nator-Pabna highway. The deceased were identified as driver Apon Mia and his assistant Moassem, both from Tangail district, said a highway police officer. The accident occurred around 2 a.m. when the Tangail-bound pickup van collided with a Pabna-bound bus, leaving Apon and Moassem severely injured. They were taken to Boregram Health Complex, where doctors announced them dead in the morning. New York State raised the age on Monday from 18 to 21 for people to be able to buy semi-automatic weapons and bolster the reporting requirements of social media companies when they are alerted to credible threats of violence. The bills, approved by the legislature last week, make up the most sweeping package in the nation in the wake of the shooting deaths of 19 children and 2 teachers on 24th May at an elementary school in Texas, and the mass shooting a week earlier that killed 10 at a Buffalo supermarket in a racist attack. It just keeps happening, Governor Kathy Hochul said in a stern speech in the Bronx Monday before signing the bills into law and urging Congress to do the same. New York already had some of the strongest gun control laws in the nation, which were passed in the January 2013 in the wake of the mass shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut that killed 26 children and a staff. Now football. Defending champions France have a 1 point from 2 Nations League games after being held by Croatia in Split. France looked on course for victory when Adrien Rabiot's cool finish from Wissam Ben Yedder's ball gave them the lead. But Andrej Kramaric scored a fine penalty after the video assistant referee awarded him a spot kick following a foul by Jonathan Klaus. France now face an uphill battle to reach next year's Nations League's final after throwing away 2 leads in 5 days. However, Denmark now top the group on 6 points after winning 2-1 in Austria. Before ending, let's have a look on the headlines once again. Deadly fire at a BM container depot brought under control after over 60 hours. BM urges all to practice austerity amid a worldwide price hike. BNP wants cancellation of a gas price hike, announces a 3-day protest. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates on NTV's popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondhar Khobor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.